fun chats with JD and guests where you get to relive the magic that happened on air. Due to copyright reasons, music has been removed and parts of the show have been edited for AOD purposes. All right, welcome after commercials. That was Sunny Fedora and Clementine Douglas with Tell Me. And we're going to be telling you lots and lots of amazing things to get you ready to start the week, right?
That's right, everybody. Hello, 트렌디한 한 PD가 왔어요 to talk about interesting thing that's going around the world. 그런데 JD, how was your weekend?
I'm very busy.
You're always busy guy.
You gotta be busy. You gotta keep busy.
That's right.
Because sometimes if I'm too lazy, like at the weekend, and then I am just lazy, it's just not good. So then Monday, I'm like, ugh. So I have to kind of make myself do things. I have to be like, okay, you have to like do lots of laundry, or you have to like straighten up some things, or else I will just stay in bed. I literally just stay in bed and like then wait, like eat something and then go back to bed and watch
맞아요.
some OTT or something. So I have to make myself do things, or else I'll like then go to bed at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and wake up at like 1 or whatever. And so when Monday comes, my sleep schedule is really weird. So I try to keep a more,
근데
regular schedule.
방금 you talked about being lazy. 게으름을 좀 피운다라고 말씀을 하셨는데 being lazy is okay sometimes because last weekend I actually didn't go anywhere.
Right.
I stayed at my house with my kids, didn't do anything. That was really great for me because it was like taking a rest. Seriously.
For you,
Yeah, for
maybe
me.
your kids were like, I want to go
They were running
outside.
everywhere around my house. 그런 참 다행인 게 요즘에 다 한 명만 낳잖아요. 많은 커플들이 아이를 하나만 낳는데 저도 하나만 낳다가 한 4년, 3년쯤 지났을 때 아니 둘째가 필요할 것 같다 해서 저희 아이야 큰아들하고 둘째랑 4살 차이가 나요. 근데 조금 나이 차이가 있다 보니까 안 놀 줄 알았거든요. I thought they didn't hang out together at all because of the 4-year difference, right? 그런데 제가 저번 주말에 이제 어제랑 그 엊그제 아이들하고 노는 걸 봤는데 수준이 똑같더라고요. 그러니까 큰아들이 이제 9살이고 이제 저희 둘째가 5살인데 노는 수준이 똑같아서 정말 좋더라고요. 그러니까 이게 having somebody to play with is really good.
Yeah, just
Especially the
play with
sibling.
themselves. Like
네.
you just observe them.
They always fight, but still, they still hang out and they love each other.
Yeah.
So it's good to see them together. Seriously.
Yeah, I think that's important, I guess, for social relationships or
네.
making sure that someone is like getting ready to, negotiate with other people. So it's really important to have like friend groups or go out and play or just have
맞아요.
time to discover so that, a socialization happens because I guess somebody who might not have siblings or like go to the kindergarten or something might have a little bit of trouble like making those initial interactions
맞아요.
or like
Or-
interacting with other kids.
Yeah, or
like this.
sharing. With
Or
other kids.
sharing,
Yes.
yes. Oh, I don't even want to think about children fighting over things. I could literally just be like,
They all
scream.
still the siblings doesn't know how to share together.
But
They're
that's like
still
how they're like
learning, right?
negotiating that so that they learn, right? But I think I would just take the item and be like, it's mine.
Of course, you do have brother, right?
Yeah.
So did you fight with him all the time?
No, not really. Because we're all like we have 5-year difference.
저도
So-
똑같아요.
So it was like a little different. So by the time I was like 5 or 6, like he had his own friend group, I guess. So I think like between the ages of like until 7, like it's okay, but then
맞아요.
it just becomes bigger, the age gap. So then the older sibling has their own friend group, and then the younger sibling, it just becomes more evident, like through teenage years, and then I guess once you reach like I don't know 19, 20, then it's kind of like, oh, we're both adults now, so we're kind of like the same level. So
맞는 말씀이신 것 같아요. 어렸을 때는 자꾸 놀았는데 저도 제 동생하고 5살 차이 나거든요. 제이랑 똑같이. 그런데 중학교 때까지는 서로 안 놀았던 것 같아요. 중학교 때까지 서로 안 놀았다가 캐나다를 가니까 캐나다의 그 타지에 가니까 아무도 없잖아요, 주변에. 그러니까 나이 차이가 있는데도 불구하고 둘이 뭉치게 되더라고요. 그래서 서로 많이 싸우고 몸싸움도 했어요, 심지어. 그래서 저희 아빠가 그래, 너네 둘이 권투해라 해가지고 둘이 이렇게 세워놓고 시작하고 둘이 막 권투로 싸우고. 그런데 이제 제 동생이 크면 클수록 힘이 세지니까 힘으로서는 못 싸우다가 대학교 들어갈 때 저희가 저희 동생은 고등학생이고 제가 대학교 들어갈 때 이제 말로써 서로 이야기를 나누며 아마도 베스트 프렌드가 됐었던 것 같아요. 그때 당시에는.
What
I
about
miss my brother
now?
because we have our own family. We met our spouse, so we're
I mean, you can
separated. and
still be
Of course,
besties.
well, we could be still besties, but I think I miss those old days. 그러니까 지금 현재로서는 각자 배우자도 있고 가정도 있다 보니까 이야기도 좀 덜하고 그다음에 저희 동생은 또 캐나다에서 사니까 뭐 타임도 안 맞죠. 시간도 안 맞죠. 제가 전화할 때 자야 될 시간이 나거나 아니면 아침에 일찍이라던가 그래서 전화도 자주 못하고 그런데 이번 주말에 좀 한번 해볼게요. 이번
Make
기회
the
삼아서.
time. Go visit.
I would love to go
Hello,
to
I'm
Canada.
here. I'm coming to visit you.
맞아요.
Well, listeners, it's if you have siblings, if you have kids with siblings, good luck. I think that's something I just will tune out. I'll be like, I'm in the Zen moment here.
Zen.
You keep fighting, all right? We're going to give you some tips today about reducing food waste because it's quite important. Everybody, I did see the UN posting about this on their social media because, we're quite wasteful and we need to save, especially in the kitchen or food because like whenever there's a lot of food or I have to throw something away, like at the weekend, sometimes I have to clean my fridge. And I'm like,
Wow.
I'm throwing away my money. Like it's because you're like throwing away something and you're like, that's like 2,000 won.
맞아요.
So we're going to give you some tips on food waste. Since we're talking about fighting and it's mine, here's Project 101 with Nekoyo. And we will see you right after this. Stay tuned. All the genres and all the generations. Diverse, inclusive, representative, multicultural, and multilingual. With the best in pop music, and pop culture. This is JD's Culture Club. All right, it's mine, and let's not waste everything. So we're going to give you some tips about reducing food waste. So important, especially since, the price of everything is increasing. And as I mentioned, sometimes you like eat something or buy something and then you put it in the fridge and you forget about it. And a couple of days you come back and you're like, I'm going to eat it. But then you're like, oh no, I can't eat it. And so you have to like throw it away. So time to save your money and save the environment. Reduce your food waste.
네. 오늘은 음식물 쓰레기 줄이는 10가지 방법을 좀 알아볼 것 같은데요. 저희가 냉장고 한 번씩 청소할 때마다 많이 느끼잖아요. 냉장고 이것저것 빼다가 반찬 정리도 하다 보면 정말 음식 쓰레기가 그렇게 많이 나오고 내가 이걸 샀었었나? 이거 산지도 몰랐네. 이 야채 필요했었는데 왜 그때는 안 보이고 지금 보이지? 라는 것도 있더라고요. 그래서 저도 요즘에는 좀 정리를 잘해서 눈에 좀 잘 보이는 곳에 놔둬서 음식을 좀 자주 먹을 수 있게 하는 방향으로 가야겠다라는 생각이 들고요. 음식물 쓰레기 줄이기라고 말씀을 하시니까 저희 요즘 음식물 쓰레기통 따로 놔둬서
Yep.
그걸 건조시키는 건조기 있잖아요.
Oh,
음식물
in your
건조기.
house?
I didn't buy that yet because I don't have any money.
Okay.
돈이 없죠. 나 돈이 없죠요. 그래서 모니가
Okay.
없죠. 애들 키우느라고 다 모니가 없어서 요즘에는 그냥 음식물 쓰레기통에다 버리긴 하는데 전 정말 사고 싶다. 살 수만 있다면 돈이 있어서 살 수만 있다면 음식물 건조기도 한번 사보고 싶더라고요. 그걸 음식물 건조기라고 부르는지 모르겠지만 음식물을 이렇게 말려가지고 수분을 없애서 좀 흙처럼 이렇게 나오더라고요.
Mm.
그래서 그런 걸 가지면 가끔 화단 있는 분들은 그걸 갖다가 퇴비로 활용할 수도 있기 때문에
Yeah.
좋다고 하더라고요.
Put it in your garden,
네.
everyone. But I think interesting thing is I guess it starts before you buy something, right? So here are some tips reducing that food
What are they?
waste. Plan your meals in advance, right? And buy only what you need. So don't have like impulse buys and then you're like buying something and then you don't use it or you forget about it or you thought you were going to use it and so it goes to waste. There you go. To start at the beginning. Also, store your food properly. And so, yeah, get some of the like plastic containers or whatever. Your freezer is your friend. I love my freezer because I just put everything in there.
아 진짜요?
And use leftovers creatively.
네, 네 가지 정도 이야기해 주셨는데요. You sound like my dad because my
Because
dad
he
is
knows
always
how much the food costs.
That's right. So that's why I'm like laughing right now. Well, the first one was 식사를 미리 계획하기라고 하는데요. 저희 아빠도 오늘 뭐 먹을지 미리 계획해서 음식물 쓰레기 나오지 않게 해라고 말씀하시거든요. 그리고 이것도 똑같이 말씀하세요. 필요한 만큼만 사기. 한 PD 필요한 만큼만 사지 그 이상 사지 마 이렇게 이야기를
I don't
하시고
think that works for you. I've been to the
no.
supermarket with you and I'm like,
그래서
just put the things in.
저희 아빠가 맨날 뭐라고 하시는 게 제가 만약에 당근이 4개가 필요하다. If I need a 4 carat, I buy 10. I don't know why.
Is it because it's cheaper or you think like you need more?
Like I wrote it down like a 4 carat, okay? And I go
Alright.
to market, but I'm looking at it.
Okay,
It looks so
give
small.
it to me. Whatever you like buy extra, just share.
네.
During
그리고
Korea.
가끔 저희 길거리에서 뭐 음식물은 아니고 좀 야채 같은 거 파시는 할머니들이 있잖아요. 그 할머니들 보면 와 저거 다 팔아야지 가실 텐데 할머니 이거 얼마예요? 근데 I only need 5 of onions, right? 근데 이거 지금 못 팔아서 10개 남았어. 그러면은 10개 자 주세요. 제가 사갈게요.
I mean, share with your mom. I think sometimes if you buy bigger amounts, right, it's cheaper than buying
맞아요.
smaller amounts. So just find a friend and, share, or I guess donation or something. Or as I mentioned, put it in the freezer.
맞아요.
Like seriously.
근데 가끔 가다가는 저희 그러잖아요. 너무 바삐 살다 보면 내가 그걸 샀었던가? 없지 않나? 집에? 이 생각을 하다가 사야지 하고 사갖고 가면 또 그게 있는 거예요. 예를 들어서 양파가 있었나 없었나 하고 사갖고 갔는데 양파가 벌써 5개가 아직 남아있어.
Right. I mean, with onions, you just chop them up, peel them, chop them up, put it in your freezer. And you can use that. There you go.
왜 내가 이렇게 바보 같지? 그런 방법도 있었네.
Or, I mean, look what you have in your fridge, freezer, cupboards before you go shopping. So you're not like guessing, like, do I have this at home? I mean, I say that, but I don't.
근데 제이디가 같이 말씀하신 것처럼 음식을 적절하게 보관하기라고 말씀하셨는데 먹지 않는 음식물들은 거의 냉동고로 간다라고 말씀하셨어요. freezer로, right?
Yeah.
You put them in freezer. 그래서 저도 요즘에 냉동고를 활용하려고 뭐 고기나 뭐 생선 같은 걸 사면 안 먹을 것 같다 하면은 이틀 동안만 냉장실에다 보관해 놨다가 바로 냉동고로 넣는 것 같아요.
Yes.
Yeah, after
Like-
2 days later, I just put them into the
Or
freezer.
immediately, if you know you're not going to eat them, just store it directly into the freezer because you're going to forget it's in the fridge and it will go off and then you're like, I have to throw this away, right? Understand the expiration dates, everybody, and compost your food scraps. Serve smaller portions, freeze excess food, and eat the leftovers. Check what's in your fridge or freezer before going shopping. And of course, as we mentioned, donate the excess food. So if you can share the food, maybe you go to your mother or your sister, brother, whatever. Like take some stuff. Let's say you went to the market and you bought like 50 onions. Just give it to your friends. Sharing is caring. And in this way,
Sharing is caring.
you can reduce the food waste. Also, Korea has like the food bucket, right? So
맞아요.
you can't throw your food trash, certain things into the main trash. You have to kind of put them aside, except for like bones, like chicken bones or actually onion peels. You can't put that in the food waste. It has to go in the regular or eggshells. So make sure you know what you can throw away in the regular trash and what you have to do in the food waste.
네. 그럼 방금 말씀하신 것들 잠깐 말씀드릴게요. 유통기간에 대해서 한번 체크업을 해주시고요. 음식 찌꺼기는 퇴비로 만들 수 있게 다양한 방법을 통해서 해보시고 작은 양을 제공하시고 남은 음식을 냉동에 보관하고 그 다음에 새 음식을 사기 전에 남은 음식을 한번 뭐가 있는지 체크업도 하시고 그러고 난 다음에 새로운 음식들을 사시고 그 다음에 남은 음식을 기부하기 좀 한국 분들한테는 남은 음식을 기부한다는 말이 조금 어색하게 들릴 수가 있어요. 근데 미국에서는 food donation이라고
Yeah.
네.
Or they have food banks.
네, 맞아. food banks도 있고 그런 곳에다가 음식을 갖다 드리면 그 음식들이 좀 다른 분들한테 좀 필요하신 분들한테 이렇게 도네이션이 되는 부분이죠. 그래서 남은 음식 기부하기 저한테도 조금 살짝 어색한 일이지만 저도 조금 남은 음식이 있다라고 하면 제 주변 친구분들한테도 많이 나누도록 한번 해보겠습니다.
Yep. Or, use the food creatively. So if you have like meat, like you did like samgyeopsal or whatever, and there's samgyeopsal left over, and then you have like some lettuce or whatever, make a salad, make a sandwich, make a soup, whatever. Get creative, right? Don't waste the food because it's very expensive, everybody. Like when you said the carrots, I was like, you can afford 10 carrots. That's already $50. It's like 5만 원 for 10 carrots.
제가 왜 그렇게 요즘에 야채에 대해서 많이 살려고 했냐면요. 요즘에 유행하는 게 마녀 스프라고 토마토 스프인데 거기에 많은 야채들을 넣어가지고 뭐 vegetable stew, tomato stew
Yeah.
그런 걸 만드는데 그게 살 빠지는 데나 몸 이렇게 턱식하기에는 정말 좋다고 하더라고요. 그래서 그거를 만드는데 토마토 10개, 양파 10개 여러 가지 야채를 많이 넣었어요.
Right.
근데 방금 말한 것처럼 그것만 계속 먹다 보면 질리잖아요. Like you don't want to eat it every day, right? 근데 제가 그걸 어떻게 사용했냐면 스파게티를 면을 좀 끓여가지고 토마토 스파게티를 해서 애들한테 줬어요. 근데 애들이
Yeah.
너무 좋아하더라고요.
They don't know
네.
that there are vegetables in there.
그런데 창의적으로 그렇게 남은 음식을 가지고 다른 요리를 만드는 것도 참 재미있더라고요. 그래서 여러분도 혹시 집에서 시간 나실 때 내가 이게 남았었는데 이거 갖고 뭐 만들지? 하면서 재미있게 창의적으로 음식을 한번 만들어 보시는 것도 추천드립니다.
Or if you make a really big pot of soup, you can just freeze portions. So
맞아요.
then you just go home and you're like, oh, I'm so lazy. What should I do today? Just take the soup out of the freezer and then defrost it. And there you go. You have a delicious meal. So remember, try to save your food. Don't buy too much. And also, keep your mind on your budget. It will save you lots of money. And one more thing, if you go to like buffets or if your company has the, buffet lunch or whatever, only take what you can eat. Don't take too much and then you end up wasting. You can take less and then you can always go back for more. But like if you already have so much food, you're just going to have a lot of food
근데
waste,
JD,
okay?
우리가 그걸 다 알고 있지만 막상 가서 음식을 고를 때 나 이거 먹을 수 있어. 이것도 맛있지. 먹을 수 있어. 하면서 당첨될 수밖에 없어요.
Think about the earth. Don't think about your stomach. Right? You can always go back for more, right?
알았어요,
At the
알았어요.
buffet.
네네.
It's a buffet.
네, 엄마.
Right? So we got to start. So
Yes, ma'am.
unfortunately, we're out of time. Thank you so much
Okay.
for joining us today.
Thank you.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Listeners, I'll see you after the commercial. Stay tuned.
Okay, bye-bye.
광주, 내일이 빛나는 기회 도시.
Gwangju, the city of opportunity that shines tomorrow.
광주, 내일이 빛나는 기회 도시.
승객 여러분, 편견과 차별 없는 모두가 행복한 세상을 위해 인권을 존중해 주세요. 광주도시철도가 함께 노력하겠습니다.